Welcome to this video tutorial on which I'm going to show you how you can create an augmented reality filter from a 3D asset that is a wearable, so basically a dress. So I want to highlight one important thing is that a Lens Studio in V5 won't be able at this moment of time to make it easy for you to create such augmented reality filter. So I recommend you to download the last V4 available version of Lens Studio. From this V4, so we are going to check the specific template that is made in order to show you how you can create this virtual try-on. So I'm going to navigate through the template, and then you will see in the list of the template the close simulation try-on. So that is the one that we'll want to use because it allows to take this 3D asset of a dress or of a wearable and to apply some physics and simulation on your own body, which make it very realistic. So we are loading the project and I will show you how it works. So here you have your asset and the different elements of your filter. So the camera, the assets, the skeleton of the body, and on the left hand side you will have the different elements from the filter, and below you will get all the resources. On the right hand side you have the showcase of the filter in real time. So here it's stuck on an image, but I'm going to show you how you can do it as a video. So here you have the different videos, so you can pick one of those and see that the dress actually adapts very well to the video. This is exactly what we want as an output. If you want to try it on your own body, you can click on the webcam preview and get it in real time. So how does it work? Basically, the most important things that we have here, it's about the dress. The dress itself is the object that you will want to change in order to upload your own creation. This dress here, if you look at in the details, you will see that there is two important things. The full body mesh winter dress, which is a closed mesh, and the material, which is basically the color, the texture, but also the way that the materials react to the light. So here you see an example with the first dress, but I can activate the second one, also a third one. And so you see it's basically the same, exactly the same logic inside these different wearables that you have. You have collider guides that prevent the clothes to touch the skin and to touch the skeleton, so it's managing the collision that you need between the clothes and the body. These things you don't need to change anything. You have a body occluder that allows you to hide the part of your body that is behind the clothes, but allows you to visualize the part of the body that is not obfuscated by the clothes. And the most important thing in all of these cases is the asset itself, which here in this case is a coat, but can be different things. And this coat is composed by a mesh and a material. So I'm going to show you here. If you pick, for example, if you pick this mesh, you will see that this corresponds to a file that you have here in the resources. This file is here in the meshes, and it's this file. And this file is composed of different parameters that you have here, but the most important one is the external mesh, which basically tells you how your dress looks like. So if I'm clicking on dress, you will see the shape of the dress. This is the parameter that we'll need to change if you want to upload your own creation. This full body mesh winter dress will allow you to increase the size of the clothes to make it match with the human body skeleton if needed. You can scale it down or up. So let me show you now how you can import your own creation. You will need to use the plus on the resources, then import files. And from here, you will use an FBX file. So I'm going to use the Galaxy Jumpsuit.fbx, which is the file of address. This FBX file contains the meshes, but also the material of the dress. So I'm importing it. If you want more information about what kind of files need to be created and the parameters set up for this file to be correct, you will go to the description or to another video that is dedicated to it. So you see that now you imported in the resources the Galaxy Jumpsuit files. Inside of it you have the mesh, which is the mesh of the dress, and the corresponding material. So that's basically the things that you need to change if you want to adapt the filter to your own creation. So I'm going to click on dress. You will see that the full body mesh is here. It corresponds to the mesh that is here, and the external mesh that corresponds to the shape of your dress. Then you can upload it, update it with your own creation. So I'm gonna drag and drop my mesh to this mesh. There is one parameter to change before it works perfectly, which is the mesh pose, because when you exported it from the creation software, you may have chosen the A pose or the T pose, and this was made with the A pose, so I'm changing it to A pose so that now it perfectly matches with the body on the video. We need to change the material, and the material, as we go back to the dress, is just below here, the close mesh. So I'm just taking the material and updating it, and this is exactly the creation that we had in the dress creation software. So now the filter is basically ready. You can upload it like this, but we'll see in the next few videos how you can augment your filters by different things, like adding a makeup to your face, or just adding object to your filters, and how you can change different parameters of your filter. So basically that's it for now. I recommend you to follow the different steps and see how it works. I'm going to tell you one more thing, is that if when you import your files you have several meshes, then you will need to repeat the different steps for different meshes. So basically you can use all of these examples and put some different meshes that correspond to the different examples that you have here, so that you can have different materials associated with your dress. Okay, thank you very much for watching.